respects to all First Nations people and acknowledge elders past and present.
Final match of the 2024 National Schools Championships, and it has been a wonderful week here at the City of Geelong Bowls Club. Val Vebo here with you for the singles final between New South Wales' Katie Astley and Queensland's Riley Gerick. Joining me, the one and only Brett Hughes. How are you, Brett?
I'm great, Val. Thanks for having me, and geez, I'm really looking forward to this game. Two up-and-coming stars from their states, so this should be a cracking final.
Sure will be. And we've got Lee Greening. He's going to join us a little later on in this match, the bowls coordinator here at City of Geelong. And Katie Astley starting things off. She has had a dynamite week. Riley Garrick has too. Hadn't lost until yesterday afternoon in the singles to Harry Coleman, and then just lost the pairs final against Victoria. So I've got fours final going on next door as well between New South Wales and Victoria. So, it'll be really interesting to see this. It's battle of gender as well, boy versus girl, and we'll see who can come out triumphant. Riley Gerick, of course, we know the pedigree that he boasts in singles.
Yeah, both really good, consistent players. They've both been in good form too, Val. So, yeah, look, I'm expecting this one to go down the wire.
Katie, really up and coming from New South Wales. Really looking forward to seeing how her career transpires. And that is a great start. We just had a little bit of a 5-minute delay just to allow the players to get back on the rink, because it's been a quick turnaround for a lot of them who have already played this morning and had some long matches. We had an extra end in one of the playoffs. Went down to the final bowl. So this is 21 up, Cyril, and we'll go to an hour and a half time limit.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get to the 21, but both players, you can see they're really fluent in their action. Take a little bit of time. Katie following this bowl up. It's in a really good area here. She'll be just trying to sit that back bowl. Yeah, really good bowl there by Katie.
So Riley Garrick already asked a few questions here.
He's got a couple of backwards, so he may play with a little bit of weight.
See what he can do here. There's pristine conditions compared to what we've had the last couple of days. Brett?
Yeah, look, it's...
as I say that.
Still not great, but it is considered in the last 2 days.
So this could be a 2 to Katie Astley to start proceedings.
It's definitely 2. They may have a look at the 30, Val.
Yeah, that bowl at about 2 o'clock might be in the count. Take one out. Nice and respectful there by Katie, just waiting for Riley to get there and kick out some bowls. He's going to have a look. Tape will come out, or nope, finger measure. It's the Aaron T special, this one.
Yeah, it could be a measure. Had the pleasure of spending a bit of time last week interviewing Katie at the Bowls New South Wales Inter-School Challenge. So, yeah, Katie was one of 3 people, along with Katie Packer and Ben Twist. Katie's just joined the Club Marylands team.
What a juggernaut they are at the moment.
They certainly are. So, yeah, Katie has just been chosen in the New South Wales under-25 side.
Wow.
At such a young age. So
impressive.
Yeah, definitely see her potential. And she's absolutely killing it. Won a big singles tournament a couple of weeks ago down in Moema. So, against some of the best juniors going around. So
look at the players that the New South Wales under-25s have. They've got Chanel Chakouch, Jasmine Smith, and then you look at Reese Finn-Young, Katie Astley. It's ridiculous the type of talent that state is boasting. And then if you look at the men's side, the players we've seen this week, but then you've got so many others that are performing so well. Joey Clark, Jack McShane at Marylands as well.
Yeah, I know all of those, and especially Jack McShane. So, he's a little superstar, up-and-coming superstar. While they're measuring their little story about Jack, so I actually played the silver medal pairs with Jack McShane at the age of 11.
Yep.
And we got down, I think we made it to the finals, and a couple of the guys said to me, why are you playing with Jack McShane? And I said, because in 2 years' time, I said, you won't be able to get a game with him.
Yep.
He's a pretty talented young kid.
And he is an absolute superstar of this sport now. I think he's definitely the hero now. As the wind just picks up. It's been around this time every day. First session has been great. Second session has been blustery.
Yeah, not looking forward to that plane trip home.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Are you flying out from Avalon?
I am, yes.
Today or tomorrow?
Today.
Okay.
So, yeah, about 4:30. Yeah, I'm not the best flyer, so
Oh, right.
we'll wait and see.
Yeah, getting all the wind from the bay will be quite interesting.
Riley's on a really good line here, Val.
That is a dynamite first bowl in singles. So important. He's followed it as well. Race to 21 here. And a measure in the first end for a possible 3. Ended up being a 2. Katie Astley in front early. It's great to see at this event. You've got boys skipping against girls, girls skipping against boys, and everyone's holding their own. It's fantastic. All different ages. Yeah,
look, I think it's the one really good thing about our sport, Val, is, it's for everyone. All ages, all abilities, and certainly all genders.
Riley Garrick now. I wonder if these possible long lengths, if he's figuring this out early and saying, oh, okay, you know what, maybe this could be the go, depending on where Katie puts these 4 bowls.
She's going to try and reach with this, and I think she's dropped short again, Val. To give you guys a bit of an idea of the wind here, we're trying to hold the TV screen down because it's going to blow onto the green.
Well, yesterday everything blew onto the green. You saw that happen. It all happened in slow motion. We were just having a chat on the bank, and all of a sudden just everything got taken off, and the table went about halfway down, went to about ring 4, and Riley Gerick. Now, this is a really big bowl for Katie Astley. Her 3, as you can see there, all in a straight line, same weight.
think she's just got to try and get close. She hasn't got anything behind, so she can draw second shot. I think will be a goal here, Val. She's trying to do.
Just needs to give it a little bit more oomph.
A lovely delivery. She's good, but giving it a little bit more. She just needs to reach now.
Is it going to get there? Is she going to cut the count down? Good effort. And probably still 2. Definitely cut it down from 3, but Riley Gerick now should get himself on the board. One of the best under-18 players in this country, Riley Gerick. Brother Cody is also a bona fide bowler. Very, very good. Sister Lacey as well. Out at Capalaba.
All family affair.
Yep. And all of them really good kids as well. As Katie Astley was trying to pick up the mat, Riley was still involved in his release.
He's on a pretty good line here. He's just got to get down.
That should be enough for 3. Is it gone too far? I reckon that's the goods there. Three kicked out. There's a possible chance for 4. No. I think that was a 3. And it was. So Riley Garrick takes the lead 3-2 after 2.
And you're right, Val. Riley lengthening the end out again.
I think he's seen this and said, you know what, if I can play to a strength here and, figure this out early. And sometimes, the longer lengths can bring people undone. It's the Kelsey Cottrell special. She loves the T-to-T.
Both players just have such a lovely, fluent delivery, very low to the ground. See another great start here by Riley. Look at this.
Wow. His 2 opening bowls from the last 2 ends have been right on the money. 2 touches, and Bill Cornells gives him a little clap.
So important the first bowl, Val. If you get that first bowl close, and it does put a bit of pressure on your opponent straight away. Katie is trying to reach up to it here. And that's a pretty good starter as well.
Well, she got the weight, and that's a nice little sider for her. Now she's just got to adjust the line. It took her 4 bowls to get the weight right on the last end. That's what brought her unstuck. Riley's only lost 2 matches so far at this competition. 1 to Harry Coleman in the singles. And another one to Victoria this morning in the pairs final. So he's not against Victoria, which means he's unbeaten against everybody else.
Done a great line here again too, Val. Gee, not bad.
1 on and 1 right behind.
So I hope my lead for tomorrow, Scotty Townsend's watching this. I wouldn't mind a couple like that tomorrow, Scotty.
Where are you playing?
Just at my local club, Club Hillsdale.
Yep.
We've got the club pairs on tomorrow, so it'd be lovely to get out on the green in nice warm
Yes,
weather.
I'm sure it will be. I'll be thawing out the entire weekend, I think.
It's a cracking effort here by Katie. Ooh, she's going to slip under.
But again, she's found the weight. Just needs to give it a little bit more grass and she'll be okay. Riley just needs to keep putting him where he's putting him, not fattening the head or anything like that. should be good. What's the forecast for Hillsdale tomorrow?
23.
Oh, beautiful.
So, yeah, no, nice day. Good bowls conditions.
Riley can get that to stop. It's probably just outside the count.
Katie going to change her hand here. Be interesting to see if this one gets back.
She's probably given this a little bit too much weight.
She was trying to look for connection there,
Yep.
Val.
Yep.
2 down. She's got third.
Because then if you spill that jack out,
Yeah, there's an opportunity there. If she makes a connection, it could spring out to her wing bowl off the back of Riley's back one.
Riley Garrick wants this to get down. Has he got enough on it to get into the count? Probably not.
I think Katie will play something similar here. She just won't want to go too wide and take her own bowl out. Played a little bit of weight.
It's not far away.
She looks like she's just under the line, Val. Good effort.
Just started to cut back late, didn't it? And that'll be 2 more to Riley Garrick, who moves to a 5-2 buffer.
She took a little bit of weight off that one from the first one, Val. I think she was just a little bit worried that if she, that bit of wind come up and that same weight,
Yep.
she could have taken her own out and could have been 4 down. So
That's where the wind has been so tricky this week, because it's played with the minds of the bowlers, which is even better for them, I guess, in their development. They don't want to be obviously playing in tough conditions. You want to be playing in perfect all the time, but it's all about your adaptation.
this could be the change here, mate. Riley's thrown it in the
Yep.
ditch. So I think you'll see Katie go bring the mat up and go a little bit shorter. But I think, that first bowl of Riley's the last few ends has just been deadly. He's been right on it, and there's been no room for error for Katie, and she's been good. But when you got them that close, it makes
Yep.
it really hard in these conditions. So you'll see a changing length here, I think, from Katie. She'll go a little bit shorter. She brought the mat up another 1.5 meters, and you can see, she's...
Fours final next door as well. Yeah, she has. That's a bit shorter than the last length, but still probably about a 3/4.
Yeah, about a 3/4 length, and see if Riley can put the pressure on again with his first bowl. That's the difference, Val. You can see there, pretty good bowl by Riley, but that change of length, it's allowed
Yep.
a couple of feet for Katie to be able to draw it. So Katie's really got to jump on here and make the most of this opportunity, because otherwise Riley's been on fire.
Katie Astley, really big end for her. Dropped a 3 and a 2, and she's just going to pull up here. So,
Lovely line.
bit of a danger sign for her if she can't negate Riley Gerick this end, because he looks engaged. It was a tough final for him last out in the pairs. Went down convincingly to Victoria.
Yeah, change of hand here for Riley, and he's in the area.
That bowl just got in the way, didn't it?
Yeah.
And 2 very similar openers, but both behind as well, so he can use them.
Katie be just looking to add about 6 feet on this one. Keep that similar line.
Riley got into the final yesterday after he still lost to Harry Coleman, but that one just crashes in. But Travis Moran beating Callum Alberti helped him. Callum hadn't lost yet, and Travis beat him and allowed Riley to go through.
And that was a quality game. I actually watched a fair bit of that one, Val. he's a young superstar, Callum, and Travis I know from down at the Warilla Club in New South Wales, and he's doing fantastic things there, and he's a superstar in his own right.
Just saw him win a gold in the triples then, and he was absolutely magnificent. Riley with another toucher.
Yeah, the pressure again mounting on Katie. Her weight was brilliant with her second bowl, but ran into a first bowl, so allowed a free shot for Riley again, and he's taken the most of that.
This would just be another feather in the cap for Riley if he can win another singles competition at under 18 level. How's this from Katie Astley?
Good weight again. It's just under the line.
May have cut it back. I don't think so. Has cut it down from 3 to 2. Indicated by our marker.
What a fantastic job the club, the City of Geelong's done this week with their markers and just their hospitality and everything they've done. They've really put on a great show, Val.
The lunches and everything, every member of staff here, nothing is too much trouble. We'll speak to Lee a bit more in this contest. Oh, he doesn't want to knock that up too much further.
I think that's the second shot now, Val.
It is.
You'll see Katie possibly change her hand now and see if she can get around the front one to sit that bowl.
Can she get herself back on the board? So Travis Moran and Callum Alberti actually playing each other again as, ooh.
That hurts.
That does hurt because that has now gone from, well, she's pretty much given the charity straight back to Riley.
Well,
or has she done more so? I feel like this is 2 again. Is it 3 now? Didn't measure. Wait and see if we can get if it was a 2 or a 3.
Riley immediately lengthening the end out again. Katie's an experienced player. She'll just regroup here.
Get it from the scoreboard here. But yeah, you're right. I think this is good experience for her. It was a 2 in the end to Riley Gerick. So 7-2 is the score. So he got the charity back a little bit. Went from 2 to 1 after knocking Katie's in, and then Katie knocked hers straight out.
So this is an opportunity for Katie this end. Well, it's not a bad bowl by Riley, but the way he's been bowling, Katie really needs to make the most of this opportunity with the first bowl and start to put a bit of pressure on Riley.
Because he doesn't give you much, does he?
He doesn't. He's a type of player, if you let him in, then he'll take it. So pretty good start there by Katie.
Excellent. And this has been a great week, and I think looking at so many passionate young bowlers, it's great to see, and we often talk about the stereotype that bowls has that it's a sport for you when you retire. Well, no, it's not. It's a sport for you for all ages.
Yep. 100% right. And, the passion that you've seen from the kids is only carried on too by the officials and the parents. They've been absolutely fantastic. Talking about next year's competition, what we've done well, what we haven't done well, and how we can improve on it. And also the talk of the inclusion of the para all abilities next year. Some wonderful things happening. Another good bowl here by Katie.
And it's good to see that bowls has a seat at the table now, and you think about what bowls can now be a part of in terms of the inter-school championships and the nationwide championships that bowls is now going to feature as a sport and does qualify.
Yeah, we'll just have a look at this bowl by Riley. He's attacking here.
And he's just missed.
So, yeah, Katie will just be up to this and see if she can tuck the jack around the corner. No, you're right. It's great to have a seat at the table. And as we said, it's such an inclusive sport, our sport. Game for all ages, game for everyone. So, I'm sure there'll be plenty of people tuned into this back home, watching this and cheering the kids along.
And great shooting from Katie Astley. Just has it fallen out too far? It's close.
I think she's holding free.
I would favour it.
Riley's committed. He's had one go. I think he'll go again.
We can get them all out.
He's back to the draw.
Watching intently.
It's a fair effort.
It's a very good effort from Riley Gerick.
Cracking shot.
Sublime. Katie's just going to come up and have a look. And this will determine what she does. Look at the weight on the draw here from Riley. He was watching intently.
Tough one here for Katie, because if she's got shot, I think she'll keep it because she wants control of that mat. But there is a shot here on her backhand where she could possibly peel the bowl out clean and get 3 or 4.
Yep.
Just needs to be that yard or a little bit over, 6 litre weight. So she can play that, get the split off hers onto the green, and could make 3 or 4.
Let's see how risky she wants to be. Let's get a bit of rain outside, Cyril. See in the distance there.
Yeah.
You've got a full Melbourne week this week.
Yes, it certainly has been. It hasn't affected the kids. They're still in shorts and shirt.
Yeah, I don't know how. I've got 5 layers on.
So here we go. Katie's going to play a bit of weight here and look for the split. She just needs to get down.
Oh, I think she got a result in the end. Probably wasn't the one that she was after, but she'll take it.
Yeah, so definitely 1 now, I think, and a measure for 2. But that was good. Like, she backed herself, and she played with that good weight that she couldn't do too much damage.
So let's see what the verdict is going to be. Riley will kick 1 out. And
it might be 2.
2 it is. So we continue to score in multiples here. No singles as of yet. Katie Astley wins her second end, and it's 7-4 after 5.
Yeah, she done well. She had 3 good grouping there, 3 bowls in the head. And as old Meatloaf says, 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Exactly right. So 7-4. Next door, 2 apiece between Victoria and New South Wales in the 4s. Jacob Martin and Annabelle Teague trying to go for a second gold medal today. They've had an enjoyable outing here in Geelong.
Oh, and here we go. What a start by Katie.
Hasn't lost at singles play this week.
You know, the one thing I've really noticed, Val, over the whole 2 greens is the quality of bowls, how much it's improved from day 1 to where it is now. I think they're all getting used to these hard conditions, but even some of the states that may not be as experienced as the other states in New South Wales and Queensland and Vic, they've improved their bowls so much and learned so much over the couple of days.
Yeah, and you look at South Australia, for example, Mia Crisp has been bowling for 6 months, even Natasha Hodgkinson from Western Australia, 6 months to a year. They've both improved the amount of touches that they got on day 1 as compared to day 2. It increased, and it's really impressive.
It has. And as you see, Katie just put another 1 down, Val. So, yep, she's done that. She was down 7-2. She's regrouped. She's had a look at it, and she's starting to play really good bowls now, putting the pressure on Riley. And this is what Riley was doing to Katie for the first few ends.
And now, Riley put in a good bowl there, but it's still not enough.
You see that sort of first in. If you get in there first, it's very hard for your opponent.
So that rain starting to sort of filter in here as well with the wind. Katie Astley, Brett, she's not far away, needs the legs. Her line was spot on.
Lovely line there, Val. Yeah, she had to change her hand because Riley had put one in her eye, but it's not too bad. She was only a couple of feet off. Good line. So Riley with his third bowl here. So he hasn't been too far away. He just gets his a bit of wind come up there. This could go under the head.
Doesn't want to knock that up.
Yeah, there's a big gust of wind there,
Yep.
Val, and geez, it's hard because he was right on track
Yep.
and he was going to be pretty close.
And the wind pushed it really hard. And I think that the best thing that we've got here on the monitor is that you can see the lines on the screen there on the rink, and you can see the bowl actually hold on to those lines, and that's what the wind is doing.
Definitely, yeah. You see them lines between the raindrops on the screen. It's terrible conditions.
Yep.
We'll see if Katie can add another one here and really put the pressure on Riley. So she's just looking for 2 feet on her last. If she gets a little bit behind, it'll be good because Riley could use weight. Oh, she's actually just opened that up a little bit.
She's got everything around here. Does Riley go big? He's got doesn't have the tee.
I don't think he'll go big. He's 3 down.
Yeah.
So it is like...
Probably just needs to cut it out and
Yeah.
get second.
Beats that wing bowl, he'll go close to shot if he can beat that wing bowl. He's got to get down, and I don't think he will.
Well, from 7-2, Katie Astley, I reckon, has got this to 7-all. What a fight back.
Yeah, you can't write either of these two off. They're both real quality bowlers. Nerves are still. That's one thing about bowls. If you've got good nerves and you trust in your ability,
Yep.
you've done the hard yards already, both these athletes. So, yeah, it's about playing to the conditions, keeping your nerve, getting into that rhythm. And the big change, mate, was Riley throwing that jack in the ditch.
Exactly right.
The change of length. So you can see Katie playing that shorter length and Riley really stretching it out. So this is probably the longest end that Katie has thrown.
Yeah, and it was telling from when Riley got the jack in that second end and when he pushed it out long, when he trailed it, and Katie just struggled that little bit. If he can get that length back.
Katie really playing well on the back end, coming away from the club. She's getting them reasonably close and in the head, so... So a pretty good starter here too from Riley.
Settled into a nice holding pattern this game. Have not had a single yet. Often happens where you can have the first 5 or 6 ends where they can be singles or they can be multiples, but then all of a sudden you start scoring in singles and the scoring tightens up.
Yeah, good bowl by Katie. Riley's giving this one a bit of grass. Coming back nicely now. Really good shot.
Yeah, that'll do. The wind probably gave that a little bit of an extra helping hand at the end there.
Katie going to stick with the backhand. She's getting into a rhythm. That's what she's got to do, just keep getting into that rhythm. And beautiful weight again. She's just left that wide.
Well, all 5 of the bowls so far, really. Look at the weight.
Yeah.
Not much more than a foot past jack height.
Riley giving that good grass again, floating that out. Just waiting for the wind to come in, and it's starting to work now, and look at this.
2 exquisite bowls.
So it'll be interesting to see if Katie backs herself on the back end or she goes forehand. I think it's a forehand shot now. Yeah, she lines up on the forehand. She's just got that comfort that if she can sit the bowl or trail the jack, she's got to catch her there. Katie's giving that some grass as well. She's just got to hold for the jack here, or the bowl, and she's got the bowl. Really good bowl by Katie.
And that's going to be very hard to move for Riley Gerick.
Yeah, Riley has got the tee, I think. So
He does, yep. So he's going for weight. What's he got? Riley Gerick clears his own, and that is a stiff result. That could be a couple.
We see the rain really coming down now, Val.
Be able to see it on the 45 when we go to it, and that is Katie Astley's bowl there. Brilliant. Just died down a little bit, but you can see in front of the houses in the background. 2 more to Katie Astley.
Well, she's gone from 7-2 down to
9-7 ahead.
Yeah, strung a few ends together, and undoubtedly her win in Moama last a couple of weeks ago in the. It was a big tournament down there. They come from all over Australia, and she went away with a cheque of $1,000 last week.
Not bad.
So she was pretty happy, yeah.
Not bad at all.
But obviously in form.
Wouldn't mind a cheque for $1,000.
Yeah.
So yeah, the weather is starting to take a turn, as it has done in this second session all throughout the tournament. This is the final session of the 2024 National Schools Championships.
Yeah, Katie on another good line if she's got the legs, Val. A reasonable starter. So we see Riley changing hand. He's been playing the backhand, going back towards the club. So he's gone to the forehand here. On a good line, he's just got to get down.
That'll do. Something behind that he can use.
Yeah.
Just needs to mentally focus. He looked very frustrated after that pairs game, did Riley Gerick.
Yeah.
And this probably wouldn't be helping the fact that he's gone from 7-2 in front to 7-9 behind.
No. And see Katie's gone under here. He's given Riley a bit of a chance here. If Riley can jump on here, it'll give him a bit of confidence back.
He's got good weight.
Yeah, good shot by Riley. So Katie giving this a little more air, but she's still going to be under the head.
This is slightly concerning for Katie Astley. Next door, 3-2 in favour of Victoria after 4 in the fours.
Riley on a really good line here. He's just gone a fraction over, but he's got...
Yeah, there's a chance now, if Katie doesn't nail this, that Riley Gerick can possibly trail this jack for a maximum.
Yeah, I think Katie's just got to give herself a chance of playing, a foot over the weight so that she does not draw the shot. She gets second shot behind the jack.
Anything behind would be advantageous.
Look, the way she's playing, I wouldn't put it past her. She's playing so well.
Geez, you feel for the kids that are stuck on the outdoor green right now.
She's on a good line here, Val.
So this one is coming in. Katie Astley, what have you done? Well, you alluded to it, Brett, the second shot
That's a cracking ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she hasn't got shot, what she's done, she's stopped Riley from playing a shot for 4. Yeah, so it looks like Riley's still got the shot, but that's a brilliant bowl by Katie.
So can he add in a second? Can even afford to sort of sit that last bowl, stay for 2. His last year and a half has been sensational, as I think... Wait for this to come down. And outdoors, I can see the bowlers are sort of... Some of them are packing up, coming inside, because it is raining hard out there. And raining heavy. So one more to Riley Gerick. So 9-8 the score in favour of Katie Astley.
So they called him off on green too, Val?
They have. And now it's died down a little bit. So now let's see what he does with the length. He's gone fairly short here, which I'm surprised with.
Yeah, different tactic.
I thought with what we've seen from him that the longer lengths are probably going to suit him a little bit more, but the AO last year played a lot of short ends against Sam Collier when he won the title at the under-18s. It was the first titleist after Joey Clark turned 18 and wasn't eligible for the event anymore, so
yep.
We're all wondering who was going to take the mantle. Well, he won the AO and then won the under-18 singles at the Nationals. And they're going straight back out. Cyril?
Yes. We had a big downpour, so off for a little bit. Obviously, safety first.
Yep.
And, they're back out again. That is one of the advantages of having such a good facility like they have here at the City of Geelong with the undercover dome. If it does rain, then you can still play.
It's brilliant, and we're seeing it a lot more. And I think Helensvale is the big one on the Gold Coast now that they've just got their second dome installed as Riley Garrick. It's a little touch on that, Jack. But yeah, the second dome at Helensvale is... I can't wait to get up there and have a look next time we're on the Gold Coast.
Yeah, look, I think that's the way a lot of clubs are going. I know the new team into the BPL, St John's Park, they've got a big development going on there, and an undercover green as well. So I think it's definitely the way of the future.
Because then it limits even more barriers to the sport of bowls.
Certainly does.
Because if you can, it allows you to play at night because they're so well lit under here as well.
Yeah. I think Katie might have got shot with the last bowl. Riley on a pretty good line here if he's up.
Is he up? Not so sure. Oh, he made it.
Thought Katie might have changed her hand, but she's sticking with the backhand. She's got some confidence there. She's been playing well. She's on a pretty good line here, but she's going to get into... That was the issue, but she's created a really good shot for her next one.
She has. Can Riley stop that shot?
Yeah. Little touch down the line from Riley would be great here. He could make 3.
How's he looking? It's coming.
He's going to pull up short, Val.
His line was spot on again. Look at his 4 bowls, Cyril.
Perfect line, yeah. So a big shot here for Katie. Big decision. I think she might have 2 seconds. The forehand going back away from the clubhouse. He's turning a bit more from the back end with the wind. So there is a shot here if she's confident of playing the forehand to sit that bowl out. She has played her first round the back end, so let's see what she does.
Almost a tick at halfway.
so she's gone the forehand, and she's going to look for this bowl.
Tell you what, she's close.
Bit of breeze.
Just pushed it away, didn't it?
It did, yeah. She was good effort. Lovely weight.
It's another single to Riley Gerick, and we're at 9 all. After 9. 9's galore. We're about to hit the halfway point of this match at 45 minutes, an hour and a half the time limit, or whoever gets the 21 first. And Riley, he's put that mat right back, so I dare say we're going pretty long.
Yeah, he's changing the length up. You can see that Katie was getting into a bit of a rhythm, so gone short, now gone long.
And that's an excellent jack roll from Riley Gerick. And now the sun's out.
Yeah. Only in Melbourne.
Geelong only an hour down the highway. Not too far, actually. I've been doing it in under an hour from home. It's been actually quite nice.
See Riley online again. Just pulled up a fraction short. And Katie just going under the line here. She's done that the last few bowls coming down this way.
It's a really interesting part of this match. Now, Riley. Now we've had those couple of singles here for Riley. Can someone take the match by the scruff of the neck? We thought Riley had done so at 7-2 ahead. Katie responded immediately. This is much better from Riley Gerick.
Yeah, cracking bowl by Riley. Yeah, Katie will just try and get back into the rhythm like she did on the last bowl coming back that way where she nearly drew the shot. So she's just got to get that bowl out and trust that it's going to come back. She's got it out this time, Val. Let's see if it comes back. Pretty good effort there by Katie. The mark indicates 1 to Riley.
Big couple of ends coming up. 9 apiece. First to double figures is always a nice little milestone. It's been nip and tuck. What has Riley got? That's a very nice delivery.
Lovely bowl.
I reckon he's looking at 2.
Katie may have got it out a bit too far this time. Starting to come back now, but
not enough. So Riley now can apply a lot of pressure here. Probably just needs to do the same as his last, I think.
Yeah, wouldn't be changing a lot.
Momentum ebbing and flowing here. Next door, Victoria in Queensland. Victoria leading 6-4. In the fours final.
Got it away well, Val.
Certainly has. Riley Gerick. It's just going to treacle through. Good home, but it won't affect the count.
Big bowl in the game, this one.
Really
2 down
is.
at the head and just needs to reach her front bowl with a couple of rolls to get in for shot or just around it. See what Katie can do here.
Let's see what Katie Astley can do. Final bowl of this 10th end. What has she got? Just going to cut underneath. Doesn't want to promote Riley's. Goes through them all. I reckon this is probably going to be a couple. Riley's pointing at both.
Yep. He may want to look at the third as well.
He might just.
No
Doesn't
harm.
look like it.
No harm in having a look. Yeah.
Exactly right. You've always got to have a look. If you can get a little shot out of somewhere, go for it. So, 11-9. Really ebbing and flowing. We've gone, Riley's won 3 ends in a row. Then Katie won 3 ends in a row. Now Riley's won 3 ends in a row.
Yeah, it's a good game. Good game of tactics.
It is. Let's see if Riley goes long once more. Yes. This is where I feel like he can win the game. It feels like it's more of a strength of his than Katie's. Just needs to keep that jack on the rink. And yes, that's what he's done. Right on the tee. He's just finding his rhythm now, isn't he, Riley Gerick? This one stays up. It'll be in a good home.
It's a good starter, Val, over this long length.
What's your strength in terms of length, Cyril?
I'm probably. Yeah, I'm not particularly worried, but yeah, I like the short ends.
You're a chameleon.
Yeah,
Just
I am.
highly adaptable.
Yeah. No, short ends is probably my go, but
Now I know.
you've got to adapt to everything in this game.
If I ever play you, I'm going T to T, Cyril. And you'll still beat me 21 zip.
I don't know about that, Val.
Maybe if we play on the greens at Darabin.
Oh, yeah, that would be a challenge. Yeah, he's made the adjustment here, I think. Really good bowls by Ryan.
Bet he has. So he's got the only 2 bowls on the rink at the moment. Danger signs.
Katie just putting this out and that wind getting up again.
So I'm favouring 2 to Riley here. He can put in a third and really apply some pressure now. Wrestle back the momentum well. 35 minutes or 36 minutes on the clock. He's got the legs. He's looking okay.
Pulls up a little short.
bowlers of the future. Players that are hoping to take the mantle that's been held for years by Aaron Sheriff, Aaron Wilson, Kelsey Cottrell, Karen Murphy, Katie Astley.
What a bowl.
Absolutely unbelievable.
She needed that one. Good opportunity here for Riley. He can afford to be at his head here, Val, and, bowl all jack. He's played this with a fair bit of weight. He's in the area.
Got the jack.
What a great shot.
That is sensational. He's followed it right into the ditch too. He's sitting not far away.
Yeah, he deserved that. Played it very well.
That's a great shot. Have a look at the replay. Gave it perfect line. Utilised his own bowl. Didn't need it. Pinballed off Katie's. Now Katie's got to draw to the ditch.
She's just looking to try and get second shot here.
Yeah. Because she's 3 down currently. And it, I think, is going to stay that way. It's close. It is going to be 3. So Riley Gerick gets a 5-shot lead once more. 14-9 is the scoreline. That's after 12 ends here in this final of the singles at the National Schools Championships of 2024. Val Febo and Brett Hughes here with you. 33 minutes and 40 seconds left of this session, or 21 up, whichever comes first. Riley Gerick, the Queenslander, looking for another feather in his cap.
Pretty close match 2 on Ring 5, Val, in the final of the fours between New South Wales and Victoria.
6-5 in favour of the Vics. The Blues looking to get themselves back in contention. They've already won 1 gold medal this morning. That was in the triples over Queensland. Victoria have one as well in the pairs.
With another good bowl. Just putting that pressure on with the first bowl. It's so important.
It's what singles is. You've got to be a good lead, second, third and skip.
That's for sure.
It's always the blue ribbon event, isn't it? Singles.
Yep. Not everyone loves to win the singles. You got no one to blame but yourself.
Exactly.
You get all the glory.
As an only child, I think that suits me pretty well. Cyril?
Tell me, Val, did you watch Richmond last night in the women's AFL?
No, I didn't actually. What did I do? We were doing some wedding planning actually, and then fell asleep pretty early.
They got a good win last night.
I saw that. They beat the Blues.
Yeah, the Blues couldn't kick straight. 6 behinds.
It's always nice when you keep a team scoreless.
Oh, and Riley's just punched Katie in there. Bit unfortunate, bit of luck for Katie as we see the rain starting to come back.
Yeah, that is pelting down. So I feel like Green 2 might be taken off again shortly.
Blue skies out the back.
It's bizarre. Absolutely bizarre weather. And Katie Astley, if this has the legs, it's well pointed. Well, Rick Astley once sang, "I'm never going to give you up." So Katie Astley, I reckon she'll be right in that mould right now.
Riley just going under the head here. Good weight, lovely bit of weight. Another one in the head, so pretty important Katie gets another one in here. Riley's got 3 seconds at the moment. You've seen how deadly he is on the drive.
He doesn't miss many.
So Katie here needs to clear the front. She's played a pretty good bowl here, Val.
All right, so Katie Astley, she's done her job. Does Riley now go for both of them and try and clean them, or do you go dead draw?
I think he'll try and draw. He's going to back himself in. He's on a better line.
Wanted to get back, Riley Garrick. It's coming. I'm not sure it's going to get there. Mighty effort.
Yeah, what a great effort.
So Katie Astley now with an opportunity here to net a third. And get it to 14-12.
Don't know if she's up with this one, Val. Had the right line.
It's coming. It's coming. It's not getting there. It's 2. She's into double figures. Riley Gerick leads 14-11 after 12. 29 and a half minutes to go. 4-21. And we are none the wiser as to who is going to win this singles final here at the National Schools Championships. It's been a highly successful event. You've done a great job, Brett, in helping organise this. You were the pioneer behind the streaming, and it's been a pleasure to be here, all weather conditions aside.
Yeah, look, as I said from the start, there's been some key people involved in this, but, Bowls Australia really wanted to top on board and see if we get a truly run national competition, and we've thrown some resources at it, to be able to assist School Sport Australia and Mick Devine and Andrew Conley, who've done an absolutely brilliant job with the running of this event. So, Bowls Australia, we're committed to helping out as much as we can, and the future of our sport. It's great to see these young people out here representing their schools and their state. You see the change in length again, thrown Riley off. So no chance for Kate. It's really been a game of a few different quarters.
You're right. It's been, apart from that one end won by Katie in the opener, we've gone 3 in a row to Riley, 3 in a row to Katie, 4 in a row to Riley, and if Katie can start to string some together, she can get the momentum as we near the conclusion of this.
Yeah, she probably need to put a bit more pressure on with that last one. She's left Riley with a good opportunity to nail this.
Doesn't need much more room, Riley Garrick.
Played it well. Good line again, just a tad over. So big opportunity here, Val, for Riley to add another one. Wow, so what does Katie do here? She's gonna have a look.
And this is good. I like this.
It's a good reason for this, Val,
Yep.
because she may have a couple of seconds. She's got the best two at the back. So you can probably see that bowl of Riley. So does she draw, or does she have a look for the jack in the pit or the bowl? She has been playing a bit of back end in the top grade at Marylands. So she'd be used to these pressure shots.
It's all about confidence and what she feels more comfortable doing, especially in this stage. Don't want to drop too many. Oh, she got it. She absolutely got it.
And that's what I'm talking about, Val. She plays them shots week in, week out at Maryland. So
This is what you mentioned. And now Riley Gerick asked a huge question here. If he can't nail this, which, look, you'd assume that he will,
Yeah.
but that is a massive bowl.
good on Katie for putting the pressure on him, but Riley's a quality bowler.
Got to get this in, and yeah, he'll
He
oblige.
has.
That'll do
It's
the
a great
job.
shot by Riley. Well done. Under pressure.
15-11 is the score. He was asked a huge question because if he missed that, it's 14 apiece.
And
So-
how are we going overall, Val? Do we know what the where the standings are amongst the teams?
Yeah, it's been handed to us here. I think if New South Wales, they just need to win one rink here. If they don't, Victoria will get enough points to win, as they'll be the ones beating New South Wales in 2 of them, and they're playing each other in another game, so they'll get 3 points. So if Victoria beat New South Wales in all 3 rinks,
And I think that is possible at the moment. I
yes, well, they're in front in... Well, Queensland have got one here. New South Wales are playing, and then Travis Moran and Callum Alberti.
think. Yeah, so you've got... Well, Travis and Callum might be finished, have they?
No, they're still, or maybe.
They were on rink 3.
Yep, they are done. So Callum Alberti may have... Has he won that? Callum Alberti did get the job done over Travis Moran. Okay, that was quick.
So I believe New South Wales are down on all 3 rinks.
They are.
Wow.
Yep, they're down 11-2. Yep, Travis lost. So there you go. So now the other 3 that they're involved in, which is fours and singles, they are behind in. Don't want to talk about bottle jobs, but
Here come the Vics.
yeah. You'd think one of them could possibly get turned around. I think that the fours gold medal match, I think 7-5, that could go either way right now. But 11-2 down in the bronze medal, and then 15-11 down in the gold medal of the singles. It's really going to come down to that fours gold medal match to decide who wins overall.
It is. And Riley's on a great track here.
Has he got the legs? I don't think he does. Well, maybe now. He's pushed that bowl over. I actually reckon he's done it. 22 minutes to go. Katie just a little overzealous there. Gives her something to work with. The fact that she couldn't get a couple of ends in a row together after netting that 2 on N12 to get to 14-11 probably hurts a little bit. She was on a possible 14 all.
Yeah. Riley can really put the pressure on here if he nails this. You see the sun coming out now, Val.
Yeah,
It's getting up to a balmy 15 degrees.
balmy. Yeah, it is 15 at the moment. Top of 16 here. And very much looking forward to putting the heater on the car on the way home, I reckon. And not leaving the house all weekend.
Well, I don't think Katie likes this one. She sort of turned her head, so...
So this looks like, at the moment, it's still 2 to Riley Gerick. This is good from Katie. It's coming down, having a look. Riley's already down there.
Yeah, they'd be feeling the tension, playing for a gold medal. I think a lot of eyes will be on that second rink too, the gold medal match in the fours. New South Wales needing one rink to win, otherwise it will be Victoria.
Yep. And it's not looking good for New South Wales. And Riley Gerick here can possibly get another one in. And if he wins this end, if he scores a multiple, he's in that checkout zone.
Pretty good line again, Val.
Very well pointed. Trailed the jack a little bit, or moved the jack, and
actually giving a little bit more room for Katie.
yeah,
it's
definitely. Is it 2? Do you think?
I think it would be. It's close. But what it has done, it may have forced Katie onto the forehand. She'll have a look at that. She's struggled a little bit coming back to the clubhouse on the forehand, so yeah, tough shot here. She favours the backhand going back there, and she may stay with the backhand. No, she's going to opt to go the forehand.
Really measured approach.
He's actually going backhand.
Really big bowl here. What has she got?
She needs to arrive.
Probably cut it down at least. We're going to get a measure here. Oh no, one kicked out. So 1 or 2 in the end.
Don't know.
Double check and wait for the score. One to Riley Gerick. We'll get Lee Greening here. He's waiting in the wings, and we'll get him to jump on and have a little chat before we wrap up, because we thought he's been absolutely sensational throughout this this competition. And Lee, welcome back. We thought we'd get you on for the showpiece match. You deserve it. You've done a lot for us this week, so welcome.
Much appreciated, guys. I've just got a bit busy in the shop. I would have been down earlier.
No, that's all right. You're a busy man.
Had it on the TV up there, and the vision, the commentary's been first class, guys. Well done.
You are too kind. 16-11 is the score. Riley Gerick not quite in the checkout zone. And he's just managed to wrestle the momentum back. He's won now 6 of the last 7 ends. Was up 7-2. Went down 9-7. And he has forged ahead. These long lengths, Cyril, have been...
I still think there's a little bit left in this game, pal.
So do I. It's definitely not over.
16 minutes left. Yeah, but I just certainly think 2 quality players. There could be a bit left in this one as we see Katie coming down. Not a bad starter by Katie.
And Lee, we do thank you. You've contacted the wind gods and said just tone it down a little bit today.
Just let us get through this last game with a bit of niceness about the weather, and we'll leave it for there. So that'd be good.
For sure. Riley Garrick.
What a shot.
Just had the answers today. 8-5 next door. Brett and Lee for the fours final. Victoria holding sway. So New South Wales, they just needed one rink out of 4 to win the overall. And they are trailing, well, they've lost one. They're trailing 13-2 in the other, trailing 16-11 here and 8-5 in the fours final.
Couldn't script that.
No. And this is why live sport is the best form of drama. Because unlike the bold and the beautiful, this ain't scripted.
The one thing I've loved about this is the camaraderie of the kids, and I just see there Riley handing the bowl to Katie. You know, they're both out there. They know it means a lot. It's a gold medal match, but, you know, game played in really good spirits.
Has been. Riley was very frustrated with that one, but Lee will end up in an all-right home. He can work with that later on, maybe.
He has, and from what I've seen in this game, I've been watching the the live stream. Riley's first bowl's been important. He's managed to get to Jack or past Jack a lot of the time, which has taken big pressure off his second and third bowl and led him just to try and draw a shot without having to worry about dropping numbers, which has opened the game up for him a little bit.
Katie motoring along there. So Riley Gerick, do you reckon he changes hand here? Brett tries to trail the Jack and tuck it, maybe make a 4.
I think that's a shot to play, Val. He's played 3 on his forehand, though. He knows if he plays another one and gets one close, but he's going to go to the backhand. Good call, Val.
The options there. 2011 would look pretty handy for Riley Garrick if he got there.
See, they'll bring the house down if he gets this.
It's coming. Very close.
Yeah, lovely weight for the shot. So.
Big bowl for Katie Astley. 13 minutes and 24 seconds left of the session. She does.
Interesting to see Katie plays that same sort of weight to sit and stay, or whether she tries to draw. She's played weight again, Val.
She has. She's not a world away.
She's got to get down.
She got it, and that is a big bowl at a big moment for Katie Astley.
You can watch Fox Sports, SBS. You don't see shots like that. Only here on Ringside Live.
Exactly right. It's probably a bit loud there because she gave us a big smile. When it's a final, you get excited.
You do. You don't ride champions off.
That's 2 taken out. And we're going to get a measure for the third. That is massive.
It's a game changer.
It sure is. You know, having lost 6 of the last 7 ends, she needed to find something.
You probably mentioned this already during the commentary, but these 2 bowlers, Rolly and Katie, the consistency over the last 3 days is why they're in this game. They've just been around the mark over and over and over again. It's been an absolute pleasure to watch them both.
And it was a 3. This match has been a pleasure. 14-16. New South Wales for the overall. That is big.
Yep. And Lee, I noticed last night, after the finish of play, you had a few juniors of your own here rolling up, so fantastic to see.
Yeah, we have. We've picked up 4 new ones this year to go along with young Brooke Hubble, who was an existing junior, so 5 in the ranks this year, which is we're pretty excited about, to tell the truth. Can't wait to get them out there amongst and see how they perform, and I'm sure they'll do really well.
It looked great last night, and I tell you, if you had left the lights on, I think they would have stayed here till midnight. They looked like they loved it.
That's the biggest problem. We've got our electricity bills gone up $1,200 a month. They won't get off the green.
Yeah.
I think that's everyone, isn't it? The electricity bills have gone up.
Yeah.
But these kids, you've really got to turn the lights off.
Yeah.
They won't go home. I look at their poor parents up there, sitting there waiting.
Scarn, I want to go home. Come on.
What a start by Riley.
If there's any way to respond, that's it. What a match we've had. The momentum swings have been aplenty.
It's not a bad line here by Katie if she's up. And see, it's starting to get louder over the green,
Yep.
Val, as things start to get a little bit tighter, getting closer to
Yep.
the end.
Tension is rising, that is for sure. And Riley Gerick again. This is a brilliant response to dropping a 3. One on, one just past Jack High. New South Wales just need one of these rinks to go their way if they are going to win this overall. If not, it's going to be Victoria.
It's close.
Katie Astley. Oh, that's brilliant.
What a response by Katie Astley.
10-minute warning given. Wow. If neither player gets to 21 and we hit the time limit, if it is tied, we will have an extra end. And we do love an extra end on Ringside Live.
Riley's close here.
Wow.
What a shot.
Just bowl for bowl at the moment. These two are getting better and better. That is huge.
That is a massive bowl in the scheme of things.
Have a look at the replay. You said it halfway down, Cyril, that he was close.
Big bowl.
Look at the way that came down. Superb. 1 down, 3 up now. Has Katie got the legs here? The wind just came through late. And Riley Gerick now with a chance to make possibly a 4.
Going to be hard for Katie from here, just with the time as well.
That was
it. Down to the 8.5 minute mark.
What a game changer that bowl was. Possibly 16-15, and then Riley Gerick goes bang.
Bowl of the match.
Has it got the legs for a 4th? Probably not, but still a 3 is a great result.
It's close.
They will probably have a look at this. He's not 100% sure. I think he'll concede the 3. And there it is, a 3 to Riley Gerick.
So a big pickup when you hear the 10 minute to go call at the scoreline where we're at to pick up a 3. Takes a lot of pressure off.
Well, 19-14 now. He's within that checkout zone. He's 2 away from victory, so he can do it this end.
So just see the Vics have got the mat on the second ring, so score there now 10-5.
Wow. And in the other 4s, I think the bronze medal, Victoria leading 13-2. So New South Wales.
You look at the format, 3 days of play to come down to having so many live rinks that right now can dictate where we end up is a great thing. It probably shows how even and how much talent spread throughout these states and these kids.
Exactly right. I think considering the dominance that we've had from Queensland and New South Wales in the side series over the last couple of years, seeing Victoria win the Ali Shield was something, the Marge Morris Trophy was something different. And even here with the young crop, Victoria starting to make a statement in bowls.
This nice warm weather down here. We love it in this weather down here. We come into our own as Vics when the weather gets a bit cooler.
Yep. That is brilliant from Riley Gerick.
Yeah, he's really played well, Riley. It's been a classy match. Riley's just really put them bowls in when he's needed to.
Been so enjoyable to watch.
No, one thing for sure, we'll be seeing a bit more of these two, Val.
Oh, you can tell the temperament on both of them as well is superb, and you just watch how unwavering they are on the mat. Same expressions. Riley does get a little bit fired up at times, but it's all about passion, isn't it?
It certainly is. He's not happy with this one.
We've got 5 minutes to go in this match. Katie Astley needs to try and manufacture a big score quickly if she can. When time comes involved, it's hard to sort of chip away. You've got to try and get things quick. She's not far away. Two brilliant efforts.
Once again, that first ball of Riley's been 2 jack or pass jacks. Open it up for him again. Got a nice little catch there. He can play with a lot more confidence.
Great release from Riley Gerick.
Really nice delivery. Yeah, and I think that's right where he wanted to be.
Yep. So she's only down 1. It will at least go for another end, barring an absolute catastrophe. It's a big gust of wind.
She cannot afford to get hers onto Riley's.
Because that'll spill it out.
Correct. Will she go big on the forehand and try and clip this out clean? It's a big shot, but as I said, these are the shots she plays at Club Marylands in Sydney.
Well, you might as well to bring it to 19, 16 or 17. Can she do it?
Really tough shot, Val.
Back her in. That's what she's done. Katie Astley, she's not a mile away. Oh, got her own. That was such a good effort.
What a great try.
Maybe another centimetre of width and she had that. One more to Riley.
Definitely the right shot to play, given time and scoreline. And as I said, what you just said, centimetre or 2 off and she's right back in the hunt.
So really a lot of focus on this second rink now, Val. New
Pretty
South
much.
Wales need a 6 to be any chance at all. But
So the state of play, if you have just joined us, New South Wales needed to win one of the 4 rinks here on this green to take the overall. Travis Moran lost to Callum Birdie. The bronze medal match looks all but over in the 4s. Victoria leading 13-2 there. And this rink here, Riley Gerick, 20-14 ahead. Next rink over, 10-5 in favour of Victoria in the other gold medal match in the 4s. Somehow, some way, New South Wales haven't been able to manufacture a victory. This is most likely going to be the final end here, which means that Riley Gerick will take a victory. I'd say Riley would just be taking that extra 5 seconds on the mat just to...
Can't use it shit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Nothing too Novak Djokovic-like, but...
Riley's all 3 days have been amazing bowls.
Yeah.
He hasn't missed a beat. I know he lost a game to Harry Coleman yesterday on this
but
ring.
Harry was extraordinary.
He had a day out, and but over the 3 days he's has not missed a beat.
And he regrouped from losing that pairs final this morning to Josh Lazinski and Jacob Brighton. And Katie, she's got 2 past. A minute to go. So this will be the last end. Chanel Shakuch on the next rink over has been told she's got a minute. She's absolutely sprinted to try and get one more end in.
That's good awareness. And teammates telling you what's going on, time awareness, knowing where you are, and the importance of the bowl too.
100%.
She might have got a result, I think.
1 down.
They've got 29 seconds. Look at them kick the bowls away very quickly. So this will be the last 10 here. Riley Gerick is going to be your singles gold medalist. One bowl left to come for both. Can he win it outright? Take it at 21. So they'll shake hands. The jack was almost centred for that final end, but Victoria are the gold medalists in the fours. They win their second gold, and it looks as though they will win the overall as well. That is extraordinary. What a turnaround. Final bowl of this one coming up. Riley Gerick holding game.
Now, will Katie try and draw this, or will she play the back end and try and trail the jack down the line for 4?
Either way, you got to love the way she didn't just play that bowl, given the situation, and went down and had a look at the head.
Yeah.
And knew she's on a big stage.
Yeah.
And went down and took her time. It shows a great bowl's knowledge of where you're at. Do the right thing every chance you get. You never know who's watching.
Katie Astley, final bowl of the competition for her. She's fought valiantly. What has she got?
She's looking for the jack.
Won't get it, so Riley Gerick will win it 21-14. He's an AO under-18 champion. He's the Nationals under-18 champion, and he's now the National School Championships singles champion. He has won everything there is to win at under-18 level. He's an absolute star, and he does it once more, earns Queensland their first gold medal in one of the 4 disciplines. And the overall looks as though it's going to go the way of Victoria, because they needed New South Wales to lose absolutely everything, and they did. That is unbelievable. What a finish to the competition. And Lee, we must say thank you very much for housing us and being here to facilitate everything we've needed this week. And you've been absolutely sensational, as has everybody at the City of Geelong Bowls Club. So thank you very much for your time and energy in putting this event together. And hopefully we'll be back soon. You've got to turn the weather on for us, though.
We will do. It was an absolute pleasure having everyone that was here this week, all the states, Bowls Australia, state schools, Sports Australia here. Just an absolute pleasure, and we'd love to have any of you guys back anytime you want to be here.
Looking forward to it. That's Lee Greening there from the City of Geelong Bowls Club. Brett Hughes, thank you very much, my friend. It's been a pleasure, and you've done an absolutely amazing job getting this all together. So thank you, and thanks for joining me for a great final.
No, it's been absolutely awesome, Val.
Before I do go, I've got to say thank you to the gentleman next to me. His name is Lachlan Williams, and it's his last day. It's his last Ringside Live match, and thank you very much for everything you've done, Loch, behind the scenes, and the pictures that you put together. Once again, you are the best in the business, and I know Hobsons Bay City Council are going to be very lucky to have you, so thank you very much. Is there anything you want to say quickly?
Just thanks, Val. Thank you to all of the Ringside viewers and listeners over the last 5 years. It's been a pleasure to be the silent partner of this product and this program. So I hope you've all enjoyed what we've had to offer, and we'll continue to offer moving forward. What a way to finish it off with seeing the stars of the future. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Locke. You will be sorely missed here at Bowls Australia. But from myself, Val Febo, and everybody on the Ringside Live team, thank you for listening. It's been a great 2024 National Schools Championships. New South Wales 1 gold, Victoria 2 golds, and Queensland with 1 gold. Victoria, I think they're going to win the overall. So thank you for joining us here at the City of Geelong Bowls Club. We'll catch you at the Nationals in a few weeks' time. Looking forward to that. So see you at Club Tweed.